greed. It's an insatiable hunger that gnaws at the soul, always wanting more, more money, more power, more stuff. It never ends. It whispers promises of happiness and fulfillment. But those promises are hollow, leaving us feeling empty inside. They leave us empty and yearning for more, a never-ending cycle. Think of a time you felt envious, that burning desire for what others have. Maybe your neighbor got a new car, one you've always dreamed of, or a coworker received a promotion you wanted, leaving you feeling slighted. Greed can creep in subtly, like a shadow in the night. It can turn us against each other, straining relationships. But greed isn't just an individual problem. It infects our society deeply. It drives corporations to exploit workers and fuels environmental destruction, and it widens the gap between the rich and the poor, creating stark contrasts. We're bombarded with messages telling us to buy more, to strive for more. But at what cost to our humanity? It's time to take a hard look at greed and its consequences. Let's understand its impact and explore ways to combat it together as a society. And let's not forget about economic inequality. Greed drives income disparities. It allows the wealthy to hoard resources while others struggle to make ends meet. This creates social unrest and instability. The consequences of unchecked greed are dire. It's time to fight back and reclaim our values of fairness, compassion, and contentment. We need to start young. Let's teach our children about ethics and values from an early age. Let's emphasize the importance of honesty, integrity, and empathy in their daily lives. These values need to be instilled early on so they become second nature. Schools can play a crucial role in this development. Ethics? Professor Media, Professor teaching ethics to engage students in a university classroom. Let's incorporate ethics into the curriculum at all levels of education. Let's teach students about fairness, social responsibility, and the dangers of unchecked greed. Universities should also prioritize ethics in their programs. Business schools in particular have a responsibility to teach future leaders about ethical decision-making. Let's move away from a sole focus on profit maximization and consider the broader impact. Ethical education is an investment in our future, shaping the leaders of tomorrow. It's about creating a more just and compassionate society for everyone.
Section 4. Mindfulness and Contentment. Finding True Wealth. We live in a culture of instant gratification, where everything is expected to be immediate. We're constantly bombarded with advertising, urging us to buy more and more. It tells us we need more to be happy, more to feel fulfilled. But true happiness doesn't come from material possessions or the latest gadgets. Mindfulness can help us break free from this cycle of endless wanting. By being present in the moment, we can appreciate what we have right here and now. We can cultivate gratitude for the simple things in life, like family and nature.
Contentment isn't about settling for less or giving up on dreams. It's about finding joy in what we already possess, in the beauty around us. It's about recognizing that true wealth lies in experiences, relationships, and personal growth, not in material goods. By embracing mindfulness and contentment, we can resist the allure of greed and consumerism. We can find true happiness and fulfillment in the simple, meaningful moments of life.
Section 5. Community First. Shared Prosperity for All. Greed thrives on individualism. It tells us to look out for ourselves, but we're stronger together. We need to rebuild a sense of community. Let's support local businesses. Let's volunteer our time to those in need. Let's create a culture of sharing and caring.
We need to advocate for policies that promote economic equality. This includes fair wages, affordable housing, and access to healthcare and education. When everyone has a fair chance to succeed, we all benefit. Let's prioritize the well-being of our communities over individual gain.
Section 6. Taking action. Let's build a better future together. Combating greed is a collective effort. It requires individual and societal changes, but we can't afford to wait. The time for action is now. Let's start by examining our own values. Are we living in line with our principles? Are we making choices that reflect our desire for a more just and compassionate world?
Let's speak out against greed. Let's challenge corporate practices that exploit workers or harm the environment. Let's demand better from our leaders. We can make a difference. Let's create a world where greed no longer holds sway. Let's build a future where fairness, compassion, and shared prosperity prevail.